Hey guys, Shanda here, Mama 4. I'm getting ready to make my coffee for the morning. So I wanted to take a second just to show you my Breville Barista Touch. I did not even like coffee up until 2 years ago when we bought this machine. And let me tell you, my first sip of this, I did not know coffee could actually taste this good. So when you start it up, it's gonna load the water from the back reservoir tank, which I will show you this real quick. It lifts out for easy filling. So I can take this over to a sink or to even my refrigerator and fill it with filtered water. And it just loads right back up. Super easy. On the display here, I have one that I call Best Latte that I have saved because you can save custom settings. Once you have a setting that you really like, where it's your grind size, how long you want the pull to happen for, how long you want to froth your milk, all of that, you can save it into a setting. But they also have preloaded ones here. So you can make like an espresso, an Americano, latte, flat white, cappuccino, there's my Best Latte, and just like if you want to do a hot milk, and then you can add a new one. If you are in making, like say I chose cappuccino, but I change a bunch of settings on here, you can then save it as a favorite as well. So we're gonna make my Best Latte this morning. So you have complete control over your grind size. There is a dial on this side, which is kind of hard to see. Here, I'll actually just go like this. There's a dial here that will change the grind size of the grinder. So you just load your beans into the hopper here, and then you can adjust your grind size. The reason you would adjust your grind size is if your coffee begins to pull too fast, you want to make your grind size smaller, or if it's taking too long to pull, you want to make it a little bit more coarse. So that gives you complete control over that. Here you can adjust the amount of time that it grinds. So I grind for 19 seconds. Here is your brew. You can also have complete control over how long it brews for. I like to do a 35-second pull, just so that it can fill my cup a little bit more. I like it a little bit stronger. And then this is your frother, your milk frother right here. It has a manual frother. You can do it manually, or it will do it completely for you. There is a sensor down here that shows you, that you set this on, and it senses the temperature of the milk under there. So you can change how hot you even want your milk. So you can just set it down there, it'll froth it nicely for you. You'll see what, I'll actually show you how I make a cup of coffee, but I do manually do mine just because I like to do the pretty little art on top, and I find that it does a little bit better once I learned how to do that, which if you've ever made coffee on a machine like this, you know there is a little bit of a learning curve, but it's not too bad. Lots of fun. So I'm gonna make a cup of coffee and show you what I do. You have this tool here, and they actually include this in the kit that comes with it, which is really convenient because when you grind your coffee, it's going to come up higher than this, and you don't want it to like spill over. So they include this for you so that when it comes up over the top, you don't have to worry about it. It does have, I don't know if I sent them over here, let me grab this. It does come with extra tools. So if you are grinding your coffee, you're going to use different baskets than if you are using pre-ground coffee, because pre-ground is going to be a lot more coarse than what you have control over doing here. But you can do a single shot and a double shot. I use the double shot for the freshly ground coffee. So I'm going to put this on here. And there you have it. All right, so now that we've got that done, I need to press it down. It does come with a razor as well. I'm not going to use it because I've kind of got it pretty perfected with my amounts, but it does come with a razor that you can kind of swirl in there just to take any excess coffee off the top. But I know that this is the exact amount that I want in here, so I'm going to tamp it down now and just try to do an even press. And then I'm gonna load it up in here. I will show you that it does get a nice creme on top of it, which is what you want to see. So now I'm going to froth my milk. So it does come with this, I don't even know what you would call it, the carafe. And I'm going to add my milk to it. It does have lines on it so that you can see like what the max fill is and the minimum fill. I'm just gonna fill it up, and the markings are on the inside of the cup as well. Swirling around now really well. Once it starts feeling like I can't keep my hand on there for more than a second or two, I'll pull it off. That was definitely not the right angle from the way I was standing. I'm gonna tap it down, get rid of some of the air bubbles. So anyways, this mom who didn't like coffee now loves coffee, and I highly recommend the Breville Touch Barista.